Welcome back to another virtual episode of the Slightlee Daily Podcast. This is episode number 99. Getting really close to that triple digit area. That's when you know something serious is happening. If you guys don't take me serious now, wait till 100 hits. That's going to look way better. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, even though this is a Zoom call, it's there. It's on YouTube. It's on, Apple Podcasts. It's there. It's everywhere. I will say this, Corey, before I introduce you. I want to say off the bat, one thing that's super special about this episode, this is the earliest I have ever recorded an episode, and I love it. It is
Really?
right. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, and I love it because, like, I don't know, dude. For some reason, people like wanna. I'll be like, "Yo, friends, let's do a podcast," and like they live in Murfreesboro like me, and they're like, "What about 9 o'clock at night?" And I'm like, God, I mean, I guess. But, like, why can't we just do it right now? Like, let's get it over with. And while the sun is out.
Right, yeah, man. Best time.
So, Corey. Me and Corey, we used to work together at a warehouse together. Like 9 or so months ago. Close to a year now. I don't know. I'm a pretty quiet guy, but like I used to talk to Corey at work. I don't talk to a whole lot of people at work. And then me and Corey just started kind of chatting about music pretty much. And then I was like, yo, man, I do a podcast. And he was like, dude, I'm a drummer. I have a band. Corey, please introduce yourself for the guests, for the audience.
All right, well, hell, man. Corey, Corey Tipton, Corey the drummer. Yeah, man, my band is we're in the works of creating demos for right now and songs soon enough. I just, self-explanatory. I love music, drums. I got my merch on right now. The first
Expelled.
piece of it.
Okay, yeah, I saw you post that. It's cool, bro. It's cool to have something that you made, man, like clothes. Like, it's such a great feeling.
It is.
Are you guys selling anything? Because if so, bro, I will definitely buy some.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
I'll definitely buy a shirt.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because like I actually got a little package over here because there's this group, this clothing brand called Authentic Individuals. You need to check them out. There are a couple of guys that I know. They make super high quality like apparel, like very nice stuff, and all their shit sells out. And I was lucky enough to buy a couple shirts, and I'm gonna open them on my YouTube channel, like like a little unboxing deal.
Yeah.
So, and then there's another homie well, he's not really my homie, but I like him. I support him. He's a rapper, and he started his own clothing brand too. And I just bought a shirt. And it'll be here this next week. So the next couple weeks, there'll be another video. So I'd love to do that for you guys.
All right. Yeah, man. Thank you. I'll send you a link.
Yeah. For sure, man.
Expel merch, man.
Expel merch. So, all right, man. Let's talk about Expel, the band.
Okay.
How would you describe Expel the band?
It's kind of like one of those things where, how can I say, like, it's like you want to do something, and it's like the vibes and the potential. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's like that it's gonna, like, when you guys come together, it's gonna be some
magic.
Like, magic. Like, like you words pretty much wouldn't be able to explain. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So. Yeah, dude, I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. We're like, it's just me and my buddy from like 10 years ago. Funny story, like we was in algebra class and he was playing the band like locally. I'm like, dude, he's so fucking cool, man. I'm like,
yeah,
I just sit right behind him. My homie Paul. If you guys wanna, he's a rapper too. Like he raps.
Okay.
He's cool, man. He's pretty.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's what I was gonna ask. Kind of give me the breakdown on like who's involved with the project as a whole. Like, kind of give me their names, and I'll follow them and stuff as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Definitely, man. Yeah. Excuse me. The his Instagram is was it Paul? It's funny. Paul's deep. But yeah. dude. I seen that too. But yeah, dude, he's a rapper. He's done like multiple shows, and recently, he was like filling in for his old band. I guess the one that was like 10 years ago, and
Mm,
he told me like shit fell through
yeah.
some. Yeah, so yeah, he's a good guy. Just pretty much, it's kind of like the White Stripes. You remember, like, it's just
Okay.
Meg, White, Jack White together,
Just
just
two
jam.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
21 Pilots deal kind of.
yeah, yeah. Like
Okay.
fucking remember the band from the '90s, um, Local H.
I don't recognize them, but I'm sure maybe I recognize a song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
Okay.
Google them. Yeah, their most like banging song or rocking song was
Uh-huh.
like it'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
So it's just
Mm,
two guys. That's really interesting. Like, because when you
yeah,
when you hear band, like when you think of band, you think of like, four, the Beatles, four guys. You
yeah,
think of Black Sabbath, a gang of people, AC/DC.
yeah.
Um, and personally, because like I know a band which you should check out too called Bad Culture. They're from around my area. They live in Nashville, and they make like some really good alternative stuff. But
Okay.
like they're local guys, and there's five of them. A whole gang of people. You got you got a drummer, you got a lead guitarist, vocalist, backup, all that jazz, and it's really dope that you guys can like consolidate. Because personally, I haven't heard any of you guys' music. I don't know if you guys have any out necessarily.
Yeah, not
Um,
yet. Yeah,
okay. I
but
was about to say, man, I feel bad, but
no, you good,
um,
dude.
but like it's cool that you guys are like two brains doing multiple jobs.
Yeah,
Like I'm sure you
yeah,
don't just drum. Like I'm sure
yeah.
you'll get into like songwriting or something like that eventually.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Hmm.
I dabble in like, when I was like in middle school, uh, like what, seventh grade or eighth grade? Well, seventh, eighth, and like ninth grade-ish. I had like a lot of homies that played guitar,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, we would like call each other up, or he'll call me. My buddy Zach from a long time ago. I don't know. I haven't heard from him since then, but hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He would like, play shit on the guitar, and I'm like, dude, I just started practicing, so I'm okay. Like, I'm not like
Hmm.
a, John Mayer or
Yeah,
anything like.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, and that, and I produce music, like I'm a beat
Oh
maker.
yeah, beats. I saw you on the Fruity Loops.
Yeah, yeah, I love
That's
that's whenever you.
that's
Yeah,
tight.
yeah, man, thanks, man.
I
I just
feel like that for you being a drummer, programming that percussions, programming those hi hats and claps is right down your
yeah,
alley.
you won't believe how easy it is too.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
yeah,
I can't even imagine. I've got a couple friends who make beats. Don't play any actual instruments, but like super talented guys. And FL is man,
yeah,
FL is a wonderful tool.
yeah, dude. You can do it so fucking much with that. You just gotta have like the mind power, willpower.
Mm-hmm. All
Yeah,
right, so let me ask you this.
yeah.
Give me the rundown on kind of when you started drumming and when you kind of started taking a liking to drumming. What was kind of like the first band drummer that you kind of, I was 12 years old and I heard such and such song. I heard blah blah blah. Like, what was your kind of style of drumming that kind of put you on?
Basically, like, I don't know. Well, okay, so my mom, like, right before I was born,
Hmm.
uh, she was like, she actually told me that she said to herself, "I hope he becomes a drummer." And boom, I came out. I love drums.
Oh shit.
Crazy, dude. I don't know how true it is, but I don't think my mom pretty much lied to me.
Yeah.
Like, something like that. But yeah, that. Then I like age 5 or 4, I got my first drum kit, like acoustic, not like this kit,
Mhm.
but like a real like
Mhm.
acoustic kit. It was cheap one, but I woke up everybody in my apartment like early as shit in the morning. I didn't know what the hell. Like I didn't think I was doing it wrong, but yeah. Then after I was like 4 or 5 and stuff, uh, I joined my middle school. band 5th grade and 6th grade for percussion. So I played
So
snare
you
drum.
so you had
Yeah.
permission to bang on them
Yeah,
motherfuckers as
yeah,
loud as
yeah.
you wanted.
Yeah, yeah. It was cool. Um, Shout out to if she's around or anything, like on Zoom or something or any kind of platform. Gotta give a shout out to Mrs. Kathy Gaines, my drum instructor
She really
from
resonated with you though, like
she told me
she
if
really supported you.
yeah, yeah. She like she's the reason why I know how to hold the drumstick the right way and different like basic rudiments and so if
Yeah,
it wasn't for her,
that's
dude,
tight.
she
That's
really
tight.
helped me out. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
so what kind of bands, like what kind of music did you first listen to, and you were like, man, I want to make some stuff like that?
Well, back in I think it was like yeah, 5th grade or 6th grade while I was in band. Um, I okay, my mom bought me the White Stripes album. It's called Elephant.
Okay.
Yeah, and I ended up losing it or something. And fucking, I was hurt by it, I guess. And my literature teacher would like play music while we was working in a class, like reading, writing something out of a book or studying a book. And I just asked her one day, I'm like, have you ever heard about the White Stripes album called Elephant? And I told her, I was like, man, I lost it. I just got it. And it was like when it just came out, you know what I
Mm.
mean? Like it just had came out. So my mom had bought it for me. And my mom really supports me in like everything, but like especially drums and music because she's a musician. But anyway, yeah, dude. And I heard that album. My teacher actually gave me her other copy. She had 2 copies of the album for
Oh
some
wow.
reason. Yeah, dude. So uh, I was pretty happy about that. I was like, man, I couldn't believe it, dude. Everybody in the class was like looking at me like weird, like, what is this? Like, dude, you don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, you're fucking awesome. Um, yeah. So I heard them, and that like alternative heavy
Mhm.
sound that I was hearing. And it was simple drum beats too, but it was like
Heavy.
it's yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. So I heard that and then I think later on, like a couple years later, my mom bought me another drum set. It was a black one. I forget what it was. It was like a $200 kit.
Yeah.
Uh yeah. And I used to practice like, watching like I used to practice like like White Stripes songs, and then she ended up getting me Black Sabbath's album like
Mm.
called Paranoid back from the '70s. In the '70s, then AC/DC. She just started giving me CDs.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's when it started like 5th grade. So
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
so yeah,
That's such a wide variety of music. AC/DC, White Stripes, Black Sabbath. All right, even though arguably, AC/DC and Black Sabbath was kind of the same era, totally different music.
yeah,
Totally
crazy.
different. Like Black Sabbath, I mean, they invented fucking heavy metal. Like,
Yeah, like doom metal kind of.
you know, and then AC/DC, did their thing. Kind of, they had some pop shit going on a little bit, but like, it was still definitely rock. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
so you said your mom is a musician as well.
yeah.
What kind of instruments does she play?
She piano a little. What's wrong, buddy? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
This kid. Um, she like like R&B music and like she can play like bass guitar and uh piano stuff like that.
Hmm. Tell me, let's do this, man. Just because it's like this is pretty relevant. How does it
Mhm.
feel being a father, bro? How old are you?
I am 27.
27.
Yeah.
How's
It's
fatherhood, man?
it's like one of the most life-changing things. It's fucking amazing.
Hmm.
Seriously. You know, it's like how can I explain it? So I got 2 kids. My daughter, she's 3. Son, he's 1, gonna be 2. And it's like that stage, I guess, because I know like other fathers and stuff, dads and stuff that's like older.
Mm.
Uh, they, it's like a phase where it's like they're just now like learning everything around them and how to respond and stuff.
Hmm.
They're getting like their own personality pretty much.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she already has her personality. Um,
Oh, girl, dad.
yeah, dude, yeah,
You know she.
yeah.
Are you one of those girl dads? You're like, man, I can't say no. I
Yeah,
got I gotta give her everything.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, because it's like I always think about like who it is. I'm gonna be like my main thing is like I'm gonna be the dad that I never had. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. I feel that because I grew up in a single parent home as well, or like I don't know if you did, but I grew up in a single home without my father. So whenever I have kids, I just like you said, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
the dad that me and my brother and sister never had. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like cool as hell. Yeah, man. Yeah,
You
like
know,
we.
like definitely gonna teach you some lessons, but like
Yeah,
also gonna like I'm gonna teach you some lessons, but also like I'm gonna make sure that like you're loved. You know?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's like one of the main things too.
Hmm.
Just tell me you love them all the time, man. Because
Yeah.
some kids that grew up they didn't hear that a lot or
Hmm.
feel that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
So where were you born? Like where are
yeah.
you from? Tennessee?
No, I was born in Gary, Indiana.
Indiana. Okay.
Yeah,
You know what's
yeah.
funny is I did a podcast yesterday with this guy Jordan and my friend Amari.
Mhm.
Jordan was born in Indianapolis.
Really?
Yeah, like he's got
Yeah.
like he lived there for like he told he was like 11 or something, and then like he still goes up back and forth there. That's weird.
Yeah.
The Indiana connection the last
That's
couple of days.
hell yeah, man. Yeah.
So how long did
Indiana.
you live in Gary?
Uh, not long.
Home of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's not forget. Rest in peace to the goat. Best to ever do it. Not long, dude. Like maybe
Mhm.
not maybe about a year or two,
Mm.
like 2 or 3 years old, and I we left because most of my family moved here to Tennessee, like
Mhm.
Antioch and different other places, Laverne and all. So yeah,
So
yeah,
from Indiana to Tennessee.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
word.
funny thing is my I remember like maybe it wasn't like right after like we didn't move here right after Gary or Indiana or whatever. We actually went to California for some reason. My mom wanted to stay there. I guess things was too high out there, like the cost of living and
Hmm.
everything else. So we ended up coming to Tennessee after that. But she wanted to go to California.
Do you
And,
have many memories of that?
dude, the only memory I have, believe it or not, is it was like driving through the mountains or something, and
Yeah.
we stopped at like some gas station, and we got this toy truck, like a red toy truck with like white little rims on. But yeah, that's all I remember. And then
Hmm.
boom, a couple years later, I'm here in Tennessee.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Corey. Say this is the first time anybody's ever seen your face, seen Expel the clothing brand,
Yeah.
what like watched you drum. What is something that you would want to tell that person? This is the first time they've seen you at all.
Um.
Corey the drummer.
I mean, you see, you get what you see, man. I mean, hell, like like I feel like the words of encouragement or advice, like, dude,
Hmm.
if you want to do something, just do it.
Hmm.
I mean, just do it. Don't never limit yourself. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you want to do, it's never too big, dude. You can do it. So, yeah, dude.
what is it that you and your journey with drumming that you want to accomplish as a
Mm,
musician?
just like playing live shows for good causes. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like my band now, Expelled. Me and Paul, we're just like I told him like a while ago. I'm like, dude, because he did a show in Shelbyville here. for suicide awareness, and
Oh,
I
that's
thought that was
awesome.
pretty cool. Yeah, man, I thought that was pretty cool. And come to find out, I found like two people that actually went to the show that he played in. He was playing bass guitar at the time. Uh, Recently, he just learned how to play bass. I'm like, that's awesome too. You can do some cool shit. And yeah, and I thought that suicide awareness thing was pretty cool. So I
Mm,
was like, dude, we should do our shows for like suicide awareness
yeah.
and like, depression, bullying, all kinds of like stuff that real life stuff that people go through. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool, bro.
yeah,
Okay, tell me about your so I seen on your Instagram you were getting like some stuff sent to you, like drumsticks and stuff. Kind of tell me about that, bro.
yeah.
That
Dude,
brand. How did you
yeah.
get
So
linked up with that? Let's talk about that.
okay, yeah. Shout out to Collision Drumsticks, man. They're like the largest drumstick company in Europe, UK. Uh, yeah, they I recommend them to like any drummer, dude, because they
Mm,
like durable. They like the feel of them. You get the right size for your hands, whatever, if you're a drummer. But yeah, dude. One day I was just chilling at the house and they hit me up through Instagram DM and they said, "Do you want to try uh, our drumsticks out?" So I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So I come and I liked them and I looked a little further on their website and I asked about an endorsement and I sent them drum video of me. They loved it, so they signed me up, man. So I've been
wow.
with them for like what 6 months now. I think a little longer, maybe like 6 months. So
And
yeah,
they sent that's the only drumsticks you use now, pretty much.
yeah. That's
Hey,
it, man.
that's
Yeah.
tight, man.
And I'm
That's
getting
like
yeah, I'm getting some custom drumsticks for Expel for the
okay.
band. Yeah, so I'm getting that sent. I'm waiting on that. Maybe I think like 10 business days from now, so maybe like next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the expel thing. 2021, from now to 2021, what can we kind of expect from Expel the band? Like, do you guys have like plans to like put some music out on the internet, like YouTube and Spotify and stuff?
Definitely, yeah. Heck yeah, man. We just got we're now at like a standstill point. We're just
Mm-hmm.
waiting for fall to, come through, and we're gonna just, like brainstorm and have
Yeah.
fun. So yeah, see what comes
So,
out of it.
all right, I've met, I've made rap music and made beats and stuff and been around
Hmm.
people. Like I know that process. I couldn't tell you the first thing about trying to record a band though.
Mm.
How the like whenever you guys do actually say, "Okay, look, we have a song we're ready to record." How does that process work, I guess?
Uh,
Like
I think it's like two different ways you can do it.
mhm.
Uh, like I know it's like he has a laptop, for
Mhm.
instance. He has a laptop, new studio equipment, and a module that I can hook my electric kit up to,
Mm.
so we can just record live, like we just jam live and just go back and listen and figure out what or just
Right.
do it that way, or all the way like one take, or chop stuff up and loop it, or however. That way you can do it that way, or um, like a live session. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Like you go in like an actual studio. He knows
Yeah.
like a couple studios are. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's how you.
Yeah, yeah. When
Yeah.
you guys do end up recording, like what more than likely would you guys be doing like stuff like, just you and him? Like you said, laptop interface type deal? Like you think that
Yeah,
that's how y'all get it rocking?
yeah, I think so, man. And the funny
Okay.
thing is that I think I just thought about it as you said it. I'm like, that sounds like it wouldn't be like great quality, but I guess it's like the way
I
you
feel like it'd be
project.
the easiest.
Yeah. That's what I was saying too.
Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sure it might not be the best quality per se, but like you can
mhm.
always get demos and
Right.
maybe
That's what. Yeah,
get your rough draft demos and then be like, yo, send it to an engineer and be like, yo, can you touch it up for us? Make it a
yeah.
little crispier.
That's what he's gonna do. I already know. Yeah. He said he has like I think an engineer or
Okay.
manager. He has a manager too. So yeah,
Word.
he's gonna send that stuff to him and make it sound pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Um, who are some specifically? Who are some drummers that inspire you?
Uh,
Like, who were some drummers like that you're like, man, I wish that was me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have done that. Like, from what
well,
bands?
right off the bat, Travis Barker.
Oh, legend.
Dude.
And now he's doing the rap shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you listen to the Trippy Red stuff? Hit,
Oh, his Pegasus. What is it?
Neon Shark Pegasus album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look, I some of it was kind of corny, but like
Mhm.
it was like outside of the box.
Yeah,
Like, and
it's like,
Travis Barker like produced all of it.
yeah.
So, all
So,
right, Travis Barker. Who else?
uh,
Can you think?
let me say, this is drummer. He's he's pretty much like a kind of like a funk drummer, kinda, but he does like jazz mostly.
Oh, okay.
This guy named Billy Cobham.
So, drummers that you're inspired by. Travis Barker. Oh, you said you were talking about uh, the funk jazz guy.
Yeah, yeah. Billy Cobham,
Mm,
legend,
mm-hmm.
fucking legend. Yeah. Let me see, Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, who else? It's like so many drummers.
Mm-hmm.
Another guy, Tony Royster Jr. He's like another legend. He played like shows with like Katy Perry from
Oh,
I
wow.
think yeah a lot of crazy
Dude, you
mainstream.
know what I think is really, really dope? So I've seen J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar live at concert. It's
Mm,
so dope. They will have a full band playing playing with them while
yeah.
they're rapping. Like, they'll have the beat playing,
Mm,
no vocals, like straight acapella beat, rapping just their voice, and then they'll have drummers up there. Dude, it adds a whole nother element to the live performance, like live instruments. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It adds just like a whole nother feel to it than just like playing the music with the lyrics. It just doesn't hit the same, you know?
Yeah. 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 It's a whole different feeling
Mm-hmm.
when you know hear shit like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, all right,
yeah.
brother. Hey, do you have any? We can wrap this thing up if you want, bro. I appreciate you, man. We're at about 30 minutes. This was awesome. Thank you for giving me your time. Let me before we get off though, is there any questions that you have for me? Is there any topics that you want to talk about? And is there anything you want to say before we sign off, bro?
Um, dude, I look forward to doing another one definitely
Absolutely,
soon.
brother. Yeah.
For
So,
real,
where you stay now?
man.
Shelbyville?
Shelby. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I live in Murfreesboro. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
30 minutes, but like, it's
Yeah.
if you ever feel like it, bro. I mean, you can step away for a bit, man. I'd love to have you over here
Hell yeah.
sometime. But this
Yeah.
episode was awesome. It was awesome kind of getting just a different perspective because I don't know a whole lot of people who are in this rock space, you know?
Mm,
Like, you're in a super unique position, black drummer, like that's another
yeah.
thing too. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's,
love that.
yeah. I mean, hell, man. What can I say, dude? I love drums, like to
Mhm.
the core, like, dude. Oh, another thing too. I'm thinking about just bands that inspire me and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking. Well, it's a chick that passed away from suicide, dude.
Mm.
A lot of like rockers would know. They call the Plasmatics. This chick
Plasmatics.
named Wendy O. Williams. Dude, she was like an icon. Like,
Huh.
she
Just
inspired me.
shredded, just shredding.
Yeah, she's actually like the lead singer, but the band is a song called "The Damned," and it's a really good fucking song. It makes you think when you look up the lyrics to it.
Mm.
And yeah, so uh, them. I listen to a lot of deathcore too, man.
Okay.
Like a band called Emure.
How would you describe that?
Deathcore or just
Yeah, deathcore.
God, it's like
Fast BPM, like do 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 do, like super
all,
fast, or
all the time. Like the best parts of every deathcore song to me
uh huh,
is like the breakdowns, where it's like towards the middle of the song, and it's just this gritty, like adrenaline rush feeling
uh huh.
that I get. I mean, that
Yeah,
most some people get that listen to deathcore.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it's like you get the same. I get the same adrenaline from that as if I listen to like some hard trap music, like Waka Flocka Flame,
Okay, yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, that they're a good band. Frankie Palmieri, he's the lead singer. He's been doing it for like almost 10 years now. Um,
How would you describe what kind of genre subgenre would you put Expel in?
that's a question that I do not have the answers to
Okay,
yet.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we know that. I guess it's just like whatever comes out in the moment. You know what I mean?
Mhm. For sure.
But I still love like the deathcore, like double bass drumming. That's what I'm working on now. I'm just practicing every day I can. Uh, yeah. So I guess it's like, man, for sure rock. I
Mhm.
guess you can say we probably come out with like some alternative, uh, mixed with like doom metal, mixed with like some, I don't know, heavy. You ever heard of a band called Primus?
I've heard of them. I don't recognize any songs off the
Okay.
top of my head, but maybe if I heard their songs,
That
maybe.
yeah, yeah, shit like that. They're like the people that made the theme song for South Park. I just realized that.
Okay.
They said the
Okay.
guy's voice sounds just like that, but behind some like heavy, cool ass chill rock. So it's just
Okay.
amazing. So, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. I mean,
Okay.
other
Cool.
than follow me on Instagram, follow the
Absolutely.
band. Yeah,
Absolutely.
my Instagram is underscore Corey the drummer, and our band is underscore expel underscore. So yeah, just follow
I
the
love
music
that,
coming
brother.
from.
I
Yeah, dude.
appreciate you giving me your time, and I'd love to catch up again. I'd love to, I think it would be dope if you and your friend could come too. The other half of Expel. That'd be a
Yeah,
cool
man,
little thing. We could kind of
for
maybe you
sure.
guys will have some music out or music, recorded by
Yeah,
then too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Episode 99, bro. I really appreciate you giving me your time for real, man. It's
Yeah. Hey,
uh
it's a pleasure, dude. Hell yeah, man. We're gonna do it again.
for sure,
Definitely.
bro.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day. This will be out in the next couple days. Thank you for thank you for your
Yeah,
time for real, man.
yeah,
Um,
man. It's cool, man.
episode 99. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.